What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be replacing the center diff fluid in my Arrma Typhon 6S. If you don't already know, this was a pretty big problem with me, guys. The center diff, when it doesn't have enough fluid, the power goes to the easiest spot possible. So when you press the gas, it wheelies up, all the power shoots to the front, and you guys already seen it, my front tire actually exploded from it. Now, RC car tires are not cheap, especially if they're X-Max tires, but these tires are not cheap either. So I don't want to have to constantly be paying for tires, so I figured, let's get some thicker differential fluid, because I've been told about it. Now, we went to the hobby shop before, and they sold us a 50K weight. Now, I don't know if the guy was confused about our problem, but that didn't work, and it was completely wrong. So I went back to the hobby shop, and if you guys don't already know, I broke the Arrma Typhon 6S. I messed with my steering endpoints unknowingly, because again, I'm newer to, these types of RC cars, newer to it, because I took, I was into the hobby for a little bit when I had the Typhon, I was into it a little bit. And then I took a little bit of a break because I got busy, and then I'm starting to get back into it again, which is a good thing. But anyhow, I started messing with the endpoints. Now, I didn't know I was messing with the endpoints, and I was like to Max, I was like, oh my God, Max, look how sharp I'm turning. These tires were turning almost sideways. Like, this was some sort of, drift car. And I said to Max, I'm like, look how much I'm turning, look how much I'm turning, look how much I'm turning. Well, all of a sudden, servo just cuts out. And every time I turn the wheel backwards, the ESC wanted to shut down. Called the hobby shop. They basically told me, yeah, your servo's without a doubt blown. So I got a new servo for this, and I'm basically making this into two separate videos because this video is already long as it is, because you guys know me, I have to turn everything into rocket science. So this is a pretty entertaining video. This isn't necessarily a tutorial, I would say. This is more or less of just kind of, I don't know, just a funny video of me just messing around with the center diff, putting center diff fluid in it. Now, the hobby shop said, oh, you could put 1 million weight or 20 million, but they decided that 1 million was probably going to be the best for what I'm doing. I figured if I'm going to go to 20 million, I could probably just buy silicone earplugs and just stuff it in the diff, lock up the diff, because people actually do that. So I'm going to be telling some stories in today's video, guys, and I'm also just going to be filling up the center diff with 1 million weight. So if you want to know how to do that, how to take it apart and everything, it's pretty simplistic. But if you're still curious, it's all in this video, as well as some stories. Well, funny enough, funny for me. Not funny for me, kind of funny for you guys, I guess. Not really funny for me, because I have to spend all this money. But funny enough, I blew the servo in my Traxxas X-Max going up my dream hill. If you haven't already, check out that video. Link down below. I like how I'm pointing with my hands right now, link down below, but you guys can't even see me. But without further ado, guys, let's get into it. I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so starting off, we have to take off the differential cap, and then from there, oh my gosh, my Allen wrench is too small. Dang it. Everything is a mess in this room. If you guys don't know how this will benefit the RC car, when I exploded my front tire, when I exploded that bad boy, I had issues with when you press the gas, right? The power in the RC car wants to go to the easiest spot possible. Well, when you press gas, boom, front end goes down. Woo, front end starts to lift up. Back end goes down, front end lifts up, right? All that power shoots to the front tires, balloons them, explodes them, like what happened with my RC car, and I don't want that happening, okay? I don't freaking like having to spend freaking $50 on RC car tires every single time I want to film the video. So, okay, caps off. Alright guys, so we've accessed the center diff. Now it's all about taking it out. Beautiful, got my hands on nice and dirty. That's what we like here, guys. Hands dirty, getting work done, right? Gosh, something people can't do these days, getting their hands dirty, getting work done. That's a joke, guys. There are people out there that actually can get work done. So what we're doing is we're screwing into the center diff. We're going to place all that fluid in there. A lot of people, I was actually one time doing a mulching, right? And mulching is in, mulching around flower beds. And this is a genuine thing with me. The guy was like, I was doing the mulching, right? And the homeowner's talking to me. He's like, do you want gloves? I'm like, nah, I can't work. I can't work with gloves on. I see so many people work with gloves on. Maybe I should start, but it's like, anytime I'm doing something mechanically speaking, my hands are black afterwards. I mean, just anything, just like gardening gloves especially, I can't. I think medical gloves, we were actually working on the rear diff, fun fact. We're working on the rear diff of my quad, you know, when that whole entire, don't even get me started on that, guys. I already made a video talking about that. I'm still mad about the whole... I'm not mad about the thing, but it was very frustrating, obviously, when it happened. But when we were working on that, you know, fun story, like, the fluid was so bad, smelled so bad, was staining my hands so bad that I actually wore gloves during it. And I did not like it, really. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't, like, really, truly a fan of it, but I was. I honestly should have made a video of us tearing into that rear differential. I'll never forget, that thing just went I wish I was recording during it. That thing just went and then just cut out and the rear diff was destroyed. So I forget the whole entire story with that. I honestly forget all the problems with that, but that's when we ended up taking it to the mechanic and got it fixed. So sometimes it's better for the professionals taking a look at things. But RC car wise, this is obviously a freaking toy. So I'm actually trying to, like, learn this crap myself, as I mentioned in my X-Max video. And I feel like as each day goes by, I feel like I'm getting better at it. I actually do feel like each problem. So, like, I'm a little thankful at each time that there's a problem, just because it's like, it teaches me how to fix and how to work on this crap. Because this is what I enjoy. I mean, I get frustrated during it, but this is what I enjoy to do. Alright, frick. Here's all the fluid. There you go, guys. I'm just going to see if any comes out. I'm just going to see, alright? Alright, I think I'm going to try to get a paper towel and then clean that crap up. I wonder if it smells like my quad's rear diff. Okay, no, it does not smell the exact same, but it does smell like a mechanic's workshop in here. So, anyhow, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some paper towels. Alright, guys, I'm back. This crap is so thick, I'm literally going to have to use, yes, a freaking fork, plastic fork to scoop it out. We didn't have any plastic spoons, and I don't really feel like wasting an actual spoon. So, anyhow, we're going to be using a plastic fork. Don't judge. Alright, guys, I'm trying to hold everything at once here, but here's how a differential works. I'm trying to show you. Ready? Boom. It's actually extremely satisfying. I need to get thicker fluid in there. Long story short, you guys already know the story to this, but it's actually super satisfying. Don't judge me if I'm doing this, like, super, like, janky, guys. Dang it, how am I going to get that backside? There's going to be still some fluid. Oh, well, I'll get some fluid in there. I'm not that worried about getting it too clean, because, like, it's not going to do anything if it don't get clean. See? See, look at this. It's gelatin. I literally am going to have to scoop it out using a fork. I'm going to have to use my bare hand here probably a little bit to assist myself. I'm not really too concerned. Fricker, I ripped the seal. We're just going to leave it. It's janky. It's janky. We're just going to leave it, though. I don't even give a frick. God freaking dang. This is a freaking dumpster fire. It's all over me. God dang. And I just ripped the seal off. I don't think... fricker. I hope that's not supposed to be like some watertight seal. This is why you wear gloves. And yeah, I'm not trying to advertise to not use gloves, guys. You always should when working on these chemicals. Oh my god, that is working hard into the diff. Frick it. You know what? Frick it. Honestly, just frick it. I don't even give a frick. It is a lot louder now. I'm gonna have to clean this all up. I mean, I'm better off just scooping with my hand. He even, like, mentioned, oh, if you're gonna scoop with your hand, blah, blah, blah. So he even mentioned, like, oh, whatever you're gonna use to scoop, a spoon, your hand. I was like, at first, I'm like, oh, I'll just use a plastic spoon. No, we don't have any. I'll just use my hand. Oh, well. These Arrmas, guys, is a very common problem from the factory. They do not come with the proper amount of center diff fluid, which really annoys me. Oh, shoot. I'm dropping frickin'. Oh, my God. I turn everything into rocket science. I really do. I really don't know why. Please don't F up the bearing. Why me? Out of all people, would you have expected me to be in this hobby? Oh, my God. That diff. God dang, closest thing you can get to locked up without being locked up. That crap looks dirty in there. I don't know if it's supposed to. Yeah, but these Arrmas, they come with, like, zero fluid already in there, and it's very annoying. Because then, like, your crap off the gate is exploding your tires, destroying your tires. So off the gate, you already want to get differential fluid. If you are getting one of these. just all over my hands, and I just like that, you know? I like it when it's all over my hands and it's just making a mess in my room. To be honest with you, just keep working it in there. Completely, utterly, officially, like, just done, just professionally. Also, guys, when I make these videos, this is just to document all my struggles to, like, be a joke on YouTube. This isn't meant to actually be a tutorial, so don't be watching this crap as a tutorial. Watch this for, like, genuine just entertainment. I mean, she's getting there. She's getting there. I don't give a frick. This is just, like, stuff I'm used to. I don't know. I was never afraid to get my hands dirty. Mud, stuff like that. But when it's, like, germs, like, the crick, like, I don't dip my hands like Colton. He'll dip his hands into the crick. Like me, I can't do that. I've heard stories and stuff. I can't do it. That crap is locked up. Oh my God. There's so much in. I think we're good. We're good. I think he said something about, oh, let it sit down or whatever. Let it sit in the diff. God freaking dang. I really don't want to have to clean this up. Have you guys ever made a mess in your life to where you're like, frick, I do not want to clean this up? Anyways, guys, I'm going to shut the camera off with my arm and go wash my hands, go clean that diff off, and I'm probably going to let it sit overnight and just in case it needs a little bit more. But like, this crap is so sticky. I had to peel out my hand, stick it in. Yeah, so I ripped off the seal for it. Maybe I can preserve the seal. I don't know. The seal can't be that important, right? Alright guys, Neil the mother freaking mechanic is back to find out the crap's getting on a nice new thingy-majiggy. Awesome. That diff fluid started leaking out. Turn it a little bit more. When I was washing my hands, as I was thinking, right? Well, I don't really think in most situations, right? I just do. Well, I was actually thinking for a second, right? And as I'm washing my hands, I'm like, frick, this stuff shouldn't be going down our drain. I honestly should have went to the shed and should have got my, that crap that cleans your hands, like that mechanic hand cleaner crap. I honestly should have got that out. Frick me for not doing so. That's my bad. I was already cleaning it. It actually came off pretty easy. All like gummed up, you know, when the water hit it. Shoot, that's a pretty locked up diff. I'm pretty sure the guy was talking about something about, oh, letting it sit or something. So I might actually let it sit tonight before I like go any further. So this might be the furthest I go tonight. I mean, but look, guys, that's pretty, I mean, that is locked. I mean, I'm not going to say it's locked up. That's very extremely overdramatic. I wouldn't say an absurd amount overdramatic, but it's overdramatic to say the least. I mean, it's not completely locked up. It's getting there, though. It's getting there. That's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. You want to have that power. You want to have it evened out. You want to have an even amount of drive. Hopefully that'll make this thing more prone to wheeling, because I know even Max's Typhon, even with the long wheelbase, it'll still wheelie. So that just adds another fun factor. That's just what I love about these monster trucks, guys. I'll actually do a little spoiler. I've planned on getting the Arrma Granite. That thing just looks so freaking dope. And no, that's not the RC car that I'm getting here soon. It's just like kind of an RC car on my bucket list, per se. Oh, there we go. Boom. That's all cleaned up. Cleaned up fairly easy. I'm probably going to like I said, let this sit overnight. Just one more time, I don't know. That seems like it's in there. So I don't know if it still has to sink to the bottom or what, but that's a significant more resistance. Should be fairly good, but I'm gonna let it like sink in. Shoot, I got some on my nice new freaking thing. I'm gonna get a mat, guys. Like on whatever, I'm gonna get an RC car work desk. And I know that was kind of the point of the L-shaped desk, but the nice thing to the L-shaped desk is it gives me more desk space than what I originally had. If you guys are the OG viewers, you'll remember what I originally had. I had a little desk right here. Now Max has it in his room. But my desk, the L shape, is meant for my laptop, which is for thumbnail editing. So it does still serve a purpose, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna get an RC car like placemat. I'm assuming like not like strictly meant for RC cars, but I do plan on like genuinely getting a placemat, so I'm not always getting crap on the thing. Yeah, I just want a placemat that'll, you know, wash off easily in case I frickin' make a mess like today. Anyhow, it should give the RC car more oomph altogether, just because if you think about it, with the acceleration, it would always go to the front of the RC car, and which would cause it off-road to spin out, spin out, spin out. Same with on-road, just causes, especially on-road. I tore up, I actually have some hoons right here to show you guys. Actually, I'm trying not to get them too dirty, but you can see I tore the heck out of these hoons. And these are like the 50-50 hoons, to where they're slight meant for drifting and slight meant for traction. I want to get in the middle. It extremely spins out, like the front tires. I mean, even the front tires of the stock tires. I'll have to show you guys that. Okay, here's one of the front tires. I mean, just right here. I mean, the thing is completely bald. There's zero tread on it whatsoever, period. I mean, the thing's completely bald. So if you think about it, it'll give it more oomph, it having that four-wheel drive, automatically gain that traction, rather than the front just spinning out, spinning out, spinning out. So it'll just give it more oomph altogether. Alright guys, just got out of the shower. Basically, some sunk down, started moving, and all started sinking back down. So this is what I'm talking about. Now it's starting to move all freely again. This is what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to scoop a little bit more out. After I just got out of the shower, I'm going to get myself all dirty again. Alright, this should be plenty. I mean, just period plenty. Not even just for right now. Like, this should be enough to... Oh no, maybe not, because it's all sinking down in again. Man, it really doesn't like that. Notice how it keeps pushing it up to a glob in the middle? Just keeps making a glob. I think what some people do is like literally lock up the diff and get earplugs and shove it into the differentials. I swear to God, I've seen people do this before. Literally buy earplugs and just shove it into the differential. Just be done. I mean, this is basically close to that, but not exactly. That's going to fully lock up your diffs. What I'm doing is I'm trying to evenly distribute the power, as you guys already know at this point. It's going to need a lot, guys. That diff was like almost dry. That's how they pretty much come from the factory, though. Like, Arrma does not, like, and I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm a big Arrma fanboy here. But what really takes me off is how it just does not come with a lot in it, you know? It's like, you're paying so much for the RC car, it's like you just want me to get diff fluid. And it's like, I'm not trying to, like, sound ignorant or anything, but, like, look how that worked out for them, because I didn't even end up buying diff fluid of their brand. Pretty sure I ended up buying Traxxas diff fluid, so they literally just got their competitor money. Had they just had the right diff fluid in the first place, they wouldn't have been giving their competitor money. So, Traxxas, you better be thanking Arrma here. They're giving you guys money. They're giving you guys business. Oh, that is tight. That is tight. Yeah, that honestly should be plenty. Let her sink down in. We'll see what that comes out to be. We'll see what that turns out and looks like. All we can do is just pretty much wait from here. I could actually throw in the new servo, but I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, throw in that new servo, throw in the new steering link, and yeah, we should be pretty good. I have a couple other upgrades. I would love to just, like, I've actually been thinking about this. I'd love to get an RC car and, like, really make it a build, and then just, like, really just upgrade the thing and have fun with it and learn at the same time. That's what I'm all about, trying to learn. I'm gonna stop freaking with it because it does not need any more at the moment till it sinks down in. I mean, it's so thick, it's gonna take a while to sink down in. You know, like I did before, I'm just gonna clean her on up, clean my hands up, and yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'm gonna, oh shoot, it freaking fell over. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. That's the nice thing, see, when it falls over, I'm not even making a mess. Freaking awesome. Let's go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be replacing the servo, throwing this back in. I'll test it in another video. I just like to make these videos of just, like, showing the struggles that I go through. Half them I don't even need any struggles. And honestly, so far this video, there's been, like, 0 struggles. This one I can only imagine. I think it's going to be, like, pretty easy. Not too hard. Not trying to jinx it. But, yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I can't shut off the camera. I'm pretty sure where the screws go in at, I got a little bit of the diff fluid in there. It's leaking out the... Oh, shoot. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Oh, frick. We're going to cut to a commercial break. Then I'll get back with you guys shortly on the damage report. On your daily damage report with working on crap with Neil. Frick. I think I sent her a little too hard there. I really think I did. Hopefully that wasn't to like keep the diff fluid from coming out. No, I just think I put too much in. It's fine. It's like a little tea thing that goes in here. Am I even gonna be able to... Oh my freaking... That is like locked up. This is so much fun, guys. I love this hobby. But hopefully that seal wasn't for like to keep the diff fluid from coming out, because I am pouring diff fluid out. Okay, anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. This son of a gun is locked hard. Dang. All right. Well, I actually might throw this in real quick. Hi guys, so threw the million weight in, pretty good. We still got some spare million weight. Oh shoot, I got all freaking dirty. Oh well, it's RC car crap. It's all meant to be dirty with the crap that I do with it. So this will evenly distribute the power going from the front to the rear, evenly distributed. Hopefully I wheelie. I don't know if it'll wheelie much, but I think it'll be better for speed running. Like I said, I'm going to throw that high-speed pinion gear in. I'm also going to be replacing the servo, too. But that'll be tomorrow's project, so stay tuned. I'm going to check back in with you guys tomorrow. Always wear gloves. First of all, I got this crap on my camera, literally. On my goddamn freaking camera. Just cleaning you guys off. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I just cleaned off my hands, guys, right? And my finger felt a little bit funny, right? Go look at it. My skin is peeling freaking off. I don't know if that's from washing it so much or from the freaking fluid. God, I listened to the guy at the RC car shop. I mean, he like mentioned like, oh, he's like, I don't know what you want to do. If you're going to scoop it out with a spoon or your hand or whatever. Well, I freaking use my hand and I'm starting to regret it now because my skin's peeling off. Always use gloves, guys. If you're going to do that crap, I'm not condoning what I'm just doing because I could have just given myself, God forbid, hopefully not skin cancer. I'm not going to say it's skin cancer, but that stuff probably does. I mean, I don't know what that crap can do. I mean, anytime you're working with any sort of chemical, you always want to wear gloves. I think from now on, I think I should start wearing gloves. I really, 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 really should start wearing gloves. So, yeah, all right. My hands have been exposed to so much freaking crap. So much differential fluid. Between this and my quad, so much mulch. An extreme amount of mud and dirt. Like to the point where my hands are just black from mud and dirt. My hands... grass. That's another thing. My hands have been exposed to grass so much to where it's like my hands have been dark green sometimes. I don't know what the frick else. God dang, I've been covered in oil before. That's a whole freaking story for another day. I've been covered in a lot of chemicals before. Tire glue, super glue, gorilla tape, adhesives. I've been exposed to a lot of chemicals.